Yo.
You better listen up. Listen up. This is the truth.
It's the ankle deep where physics bowed its head. The sea trembled like it recognized him from before creation had a name. And when he stepped forward, the waves hesitated like soldiers recognizing a general. They forgot how to salute. I watched fishermen drop nets, priests drop theories, skeptics drop vocabulary. Because reality just took orders from a carpenter with galaxies in his tone. He didn't flex, the ocean complied, and I felt small in a way that felt infinite instead of humiliated. Hospitals didn't exist, but suffering had offices everywhere. And I watched them touch skin with hope and foul for bankruptcy. Blind eyes open like corrupted files, restored from divine backup. Lepers shook like old coal, rewriting itself into flesh again. And demons screamed like malware, being deleted by an operating system older than fear. He didn't argue theology, he overrode disease with presence. And I realized medicine is just a footnote under his signature. I was right there when matter remembered who programmed. Right there when death negotiated and lost without leverage. Right there when angels felt it necessary because he showed up himself. The crowd swarmed like hungry data clusters seeking bandwidth from eternity. And I saw him split loaves like a mathematician, humiliating scarcity. Fish multiplied like truths that censorship couldn't contain. And the crowd ate until greed learned what abundance felt like. He fed bodies to prove he could feed souls. And souls ate slower because souls are trained by hunger to distrust generosity. I stood near Lazarus' tomb with silence and signed a long-term lease. And he spoke like a king waking a soldier from overtime sleep. Stone moved, air shifted, fear evacuated. And death returned his prisoner like a dog returning stolen property. When the owner walks in, everyone screamed. He whispered, and whispering was enough to make eternity blink. Religious leaders tried to firewall him with doctrine, law, tradition, and controlled narratives. But he moved through their systems like sunlight through stained glass, exposing hypocrisy as cosmetic holiness supplied with legal disclaimers. He flipped tables not for theatrics, but because commerce had hijacked worship like ransomware. And I learned holiness is fist when truth is being sold in pieces. I was right there when the blind saw and the proud went blind. Right there when sinners found dignity and elites lost leverage. Right there when love weaponized humility, and humility detonated empires quietly. We were in the boat when fear felt biblical and death felt contractual. And he slept like storms with background noise in a divine playlist. When he woke, the storm apologized and physics wrote a resignation letter. And wind and water, he didn't fear nature. Nature feared misunderstanding him. I watched him walk toward betrayal like destiny was a scheduled meeting. Miracles in his footsteps, blood in his calendar, eternity in his itinerary. Could have erased Rome with a word, but he chose to erase sin with suffering, which is a flex no tyrant understood. I was there when the tomb filed a missing person report on itself. When angels treated gravity like a rumor. When he walked out of death like death was a misunderstanding corrected by divine legal counsel. Soldiers fainted, philosophers panicked, historians rewrote drafts in their heads. Philosorection is the loudest rebuttal in cosmos debate history. I walked beside him when bread multiplied, when seas obeyed, when demons negotiated, when death refunded life. And every miracle felt less like spectacle and more like a reminder that reality is rented space under his ownership. He didn't just do miracles, he exposed reality's dependency on him. And I realized the universe is just a sustained miracle with good PR. Listen to truth. Listen, just hit the room. Listen